How's it going, YouTube? Coach Joe here of the Atlanta Talonflames. We are here for the Shiva Draft League, or not Shiva Draft League, PokeShack Draft League. I forgot the Shiva Draft League. What's it called? Rebranded. That's the word. Rebranded. It is now the PokeShack Draft League. As always, I'm the coach of the Atlanta Talonflames. We are currently 1-1 in the league right now. We're, as the standings look, we're on the outside looking in. We are 1-1 with +1 differential, and we're battling our friend Liam, the Helix Hydreigons, who are 0-2 with a -4 differential. He has got a decent team. Silvally, T-Tar as his Dynamax, Reuniclus, Palossand, Sarina, Zoroark, Midnight Lycanroc, Sinistea, Ferrothorn, Mantine, Meowstic, and Ditto. And if we look at the KD tracker, he has never brought Zarina, Zoroark, Sinestee's died twice, and he's never brought Meowstic, and it's also male Meowstic. So 3 Pokemon that have never been brought before. That is good to note. He also does not have, well, I mean, aside from Silvally, but really, who really does that on a Silvally, to be honest? Let's see. Cody said what? 9272. Alright, so we're gonna search for him. And we're gonna try to go with it and see what happens with the battle. So if we win, it's only 3 weeks in, but we're technically in the playoffs in a sense. If the league were to have ended today. So, it's been a fun time, guys. Been busy with work, uploading videos and stuff like that. At the time of this recording, let me just pull it up real quick on the old second monitor, which was a sweet investment. Let's go to YouTube Studio. We'll just take a quick look-see at that real quick while we're channel dashboard. We're up to 58. Okay, great. We're up to 58 on the subscriber. No, that's not the team. That's not the team. There's the team. Let me change the. Let me give Skarmory the berry and Magmortar. I mean the air. Let's think. Let's look at his team. I think I'm gonna do that this game. Scarf there. Yeah, I like that. I honestly don't know the difference between those. So I'm just going to do Legend 2 and we'll see what that does. And we'll see what he has here. T-Tar, Sinistea, Palossand, Mantine, Silvally, and male Meowstic. So he is giving Meowstic its debut, according to the KD tracker, which means that thing is most likely Prankster, which means it's going to set up to start. Probably would also have Taunt, I would think. I don't want to lead Garchomp and see what happens there. Let's check him. He's standing by. All right. And here we go. Week 3 begins now. Okay, this one is the Legendary Birds theme. Okay, so Legend 2 is Legendary Birds. Putting that into note. Expected lead. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Expected lead. Pretty much. I've never done this before. Guard Shop. We'll just put offensive Stealth Rock, Meow Stick, dual screens, assuming. Yeah, we'll just do Dragon Claw. He withdraws it, okay. Into what? Mantine. That thing will most likely have an ice move on it. So, what'd I tell you? Ice Beam. Let me just go for Freeze Dry here. Which makes him most likely switch out. I should have gotten his logo. I really should have put it on the... Because he got a new logo, Palisand. Ooh. And it's the Black Sand. Ah, oh, such a beautiful shiny. That is Assault Vest every day of the week. Okay, that's not choice specs. I'm AV. Sandville. Interesting. I didn't know it got that ability, but we'll do Assault Vest. Must have some investment in special defense, I would guess then. And you notice that Palisand can't do pretty much anything on me. Because now he's probably figuring out that I'm... Yep. Withdraws into Meow Stick. And a freeze! Please stay thawed. Please stay frozen. Please stay frozen. Please stay frozen. Please stay frozen. Dang it. Life Orb. Interesting. Light screen comes out, that's fine. We'll do one more freeze dry and get the KO here, because he'll just go for reflect, as to be expected. And the fact that I didn't knock it out, which means I can knock it out right now with Ice Shard. And the Meowstic is gone. So now he has no more screen control for the rest of the game. Alright, that's still doing it. Sinisty, okay. Okay, let's do this. Ooh. Okay. That's fine. So Sinisty goes down, that's fine. That's fine. But just like last time we battled, that time he used Gallade, and this time he uses Sinisty for it. And that's to be expected. Here comes his Max. We'll send out Skarmory here. Let him max, as to be expected. Ooh, he's got Max Lightning, actually. Okay. So I think it gets Thunder Fang and Thunder Punch. I think I'll just go for Stealth Rocks here and set those up. He goes for Max Lightning again, that's fine. Barely survive. And it's not light... Well, actually, hold on. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Yeah, she goes for Darkness that time. Alright, so he lowers my special defense. Would he actually switch out here is the question. We'll see. He does not. And we get the KO on the first turn. Oh, it was a crit. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, that's fine. Skarmory. Bravissimo. Bravissimo. So Valai, which one? Normal type. Let's just go for Roost then, I guess. T-Bolt. Okay, so it does have T-Bolt. That's fine. Sandstorm subsides. I mean, Skarmory did its part. Let's do Brick Break. If I'm not mistaken, mine was Adamant. Jolly, with some attack investment. Get the Brick Break off. Alright, do about... Okay, you're going to switch out into the Mantine, I'm assuming. Mantine or Palossand. I think are the only two you have left. We're going to Blastoise here then. Earth Power, that's fine. And just Cannonade? Wait. Okay, Mantine does have Water Absorb for an ability. So you're just letting the Palossand go down here, I'm assuming. Which is fine. Mantine comes out. Does it take any Stealth Rock damage? It does. I'm actually surprised I'm faster than a Mantine. Okay, he does have Roost. Good to know. You know? I'm just gonna go for the Wormwind. He's gonna roost, which will be fine. Which does virtually nothing. So I'm assuming it's this set. Yeah, give or take. Let Blastoise go back. Switch in to Lapras. Defog. So goodbye Stealth Rocks. Your call. He withdraws, goes back into Silvally, which is fine. Three minutes left until the battle ends. It don't matter. We've got this in the bag. T-Bolt comes out. Lapras eats that. Freeze Dry comes out. Silvally goes down. Hail ends. And we just take one nice big giant Freeze Dry for the win. See this right there? Blood is hard as steel. Harder than steel. And that's why I wear gray too. Hard as iron. Hard as steel. Fiverr. The only casualty being Skarmory, but it did its part. For taking care of the Tyranitar. Very nice. It was a good battle, Liam, too, by the way. Very, very good battle. So, with that, we would go to 2-1 plus 6 and would bump up to second place in the A division. So, that'll be a nice one for us. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. It's a good battle to Leo. I'm going to try to get him on call for a post-game. If I can, great. You'll see it at the end of the video. If not, you'll probably see, like, you know, the videos and the channel or whatever. If you guys like it, I mean, I hate doing the shameless plug. I really do. Like, the watch hours don't mean nothing to me, truthfully. It's just a matter of, you know, I have a goal, guys. I really do. I mean, I started the channel July 30th, and I made it to 58 already as of, you know, today's recording, which is December 12th. So if you guys can, like, I don't care if they watch the videos or not. I don't care if they comment and say, you know, Falcons suck, because I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. You guys can see the lanyard and stuff like that. It's got the Falcons stuff. The phone case is a Falcons phone case. lock screens of Falcon phone, Falcons, everything Atlanta. So I don't care if they do that, as long as I just get that goal. So thanks for listening to the rant. I'm going to try to get Liam on the call, and thanks for watching the Talonflames, guys, and thanks for supporting us. Welcome back, everybody. We're here for the post-game conference of PokeShack Week 3. The Atlanta Talonflames defeated the Helix Hydreigons for the second consecutive year. This time it was 5-0 instead of, I think it was 2-0 last time we battled. I got Liam on the phone here for a call. Liam, say hello to the people, fam.
That's it.
All right. I mean, honestly, dude, heck of a match. Like, I know like the 5-0s, the 6-0s, those ones, like, to most people, it's like, oh, the other guy either A, didn't prepare, or B, he's just not good. But no, you are good. Like, you're not an Elite Four member for nothing in the server.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. So I'm curious about some of your sets. I mean, for the second straight year, you have a Memento Pokemon, and it's the real Sinistea, or at least I guess that's what Antique Sinistea is.
Yeah, it's been Antique for the sake of it.
Yeah, so for a second, because last year you used that Trick Room Memento Golade, and I was like, that's weird. Like, who would have seen that coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
bring that back in the world. Not polished guitar. Don't get to use not polished.
yeah, so a 247 with the. Did you consider doing Shell Smash at all against me?
I only do that when it's the last one left, or when I'm getting shot for that stuff.
Only when it's the last one or it's Sean.
Yes.
But and then you Skarmory getting the KO on the Tyranitar was it said it was a roll given the calcs. But yeah, yes, getting the crit definitely helped, especially for 4 times. I'm curious, why Rock Polish?
That's beats almost anything. Well, almost anything.
That's actually pretty interesting. And then you have Crunch and whatnot to at least do damage on Garchomp and whatnot. I mean, Garchomp would have taken it out with the Rough Skin Rocky Helmet combination, which is just so broken.
I've never had a look at Garchomp before. I don't know much about the new ones, so.
That it was normally a strategy that I think people started doing with Ferrothorn a long time ago, and then it went to Garchomp once they discovered that Garchomp had rough skin. Basically, if you don't want to pair it up with like a Life Orb or like a choice item or something, or maybe even weakness policy, you'll just give it rough skin, Rocky Helmet, and then it's 1/6 on the Rocky Helmet, I think, is the damage, plus the 1/8 for rough skin. So about 20%, I think, is what an opponent takes just for making physical contact with you.
Well.
Yeah, let's see let's type it up real quick. Rocky Helmet, type of held item. Thank you, Bulbapedia, for stuff like that. Gen 6 or Gen 7 onward. The Pokemon uses a move that makes contact with a Pokemon holding a Rocky Helmet. The Pokemon that uses the move takes damage equal to 1/6 of its max HP. So.
Okay, that's another way.
Yeah, so that
Lapras, that costs a problem.
Lapras with Assault Vest, that thing can tank special attacks. It can just tank them. As also evidenced by the Black Sandcastle, which is arguably the greatest shiny of all time.
I agree. Although it hates me. I can't get one, but still.
Yeah. Calm Nature was definitely interesting. I mean, max HP makes sense. The max special defense was... Because once I saw that Lapras did virtually nothing, because the calc was showing, just a standard one, with, I guess, Bold Nature and Sandvale of all things.
Yeah.
And it showed that Freeze Drive was going to do 40 to 50%, and then it only did 25, and I was like, actually, I don't even think it did 25. I think maybe it did like maybe 15 or 20%. It was just like, wow, was that thing bulky.
Yeah, Palatine was built to be bulky for that Naganado.
It was built for the Naganado.
One tap to layer cover, so yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense because I mean Naganado can't really take much hits anyway. And this one's actually interesting. A Life Orb Meowstic, which everyone and their mother knows is basically a first lead because of Reflect and Light Screen.
Yeah.
But what?
Armory.
For Skarmory? Do tell.
Yeah. Fake out, break it sturdy, and then Thunderbolt would kill it. So no rocks gets it.
That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty interesting. I honestly would have never thought of something like that. And I mean, of course, like Reflect, Light Screen makes total sense. Sylvalai, Parting Shot, and Ice Beam definitely for coverage on Garchomp, and Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt for Blastoise and Lapras, which I'm honestly not surprised you.
Well.
I'm honestly not surprised that you did not use Thunderbolt on Blastoise, because you were like, there, why would I use that move on?
I can't remember why. Also, I forgot Cannonade and Ignored abilities. I completely forgot about that. So
Now,
I had two things to stop that Cannonade from going up, and it didn't work.
now, did you consider any of the types before the battle?
So that, like,
Yeah, did you consider like giving it a memory or anything instead of the expert belt?
well, I was going to give it Ground, but then that didn't help me because Blastoise and Lapras. Originally had Electric, which obviously had the Pokebase thing for Stab Thunderbolt, but then that just doesn't help. I can't remember why. I don't touch everything. Do anything. Yeah, go with it.
Yeah, and then the Thunderbolt in electric terrain would have definitely hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Mantine, I kind of anticipated it with like Defog and whatnot, and Roost and all that.
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense, but I honestly never even seen a Mantine before, so I don't really know what to expect from it.
I just needed a water and flying type because I had a ground weakness, so that was just a perfect thing for it. Then
As
it's
a-
great to get stats. So.
As evidenced by when you had led Meowstic and then you switched into Mantine, which is a good thing that I had, not clicked Earthquake, because Ice Beam is there, and Ice Beam would have made Garchomp run faster than Hydreigon whenever it sees a Fairy type.
That's almost yeah.
But hey, the important thing is, though, fam, we had a good match. We both, had a good time with it.
Kind of 0-3. I'm not doing well this season.
It's all good. I mean, you still got time, bro. That's what's important. Like you still got time and whatnot. I mean, me right now, I've got to get the team ready, because once that match comes up against the chairman, that one's gonna be the fun one. I already barely lost to Jake last week. Then just I gotta do Bond next week. That'll be fun. The Mars Shadow's a tough one.
I can't remember exactly what I got stuck on, but there was something that's going to be over.
Yeah, I gotta deal with, and I gotta deal with Luke the week after. Whoever filled in for, I think the Inteleon was the team that filled in for Rec, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so I got.
It was one of those two.
Probably.
Swampert or Inteleon.
Yeah, most likely. And then I have the match with Pseudo, which will be very, very fun. Especially the fact that he's got Mew and his max is Porygon Z, which will just click Max Strike and take 3 KOs, please.
Yeah. I'm against the Swampert next week. See how that goes. They'll make his return. That was a very wanting Palisade team.
Well, the way I'm looking at it, like if I had to give you any advice, I would definitely have a ground type move on T-Tar, just in case.
Yep.
Zarina looks like a good bring. Zarina looks like a good bring because of Polytoad and Gastro.
Yeah.
Safety Goggles might help out too in case he brings Butterfree.
Not Butterfree. I don't know, like, those things.
Yeah, Safety Goggles. Yeah, Safety Goggles might be a good bring. Something fire. Definitely something fire.
I could use the if you went to Mewtwo. That'd be quite entertaining.
Yeah, that could work. But yeah.
Fun with that. Get double legendaries.
Yeah, so anyway, Liam, I want to thank you for, taking time out of your day to come on and join with the channel and all that. If you did record, I know Jake and the others will probably post it to the official PokeShack server, in which case you guys can follow that channel on YouTube. And if you want, you can join the PokeShack Discord. Come out and join, and Liam will be waiting for you with his real team in the Elite Four.
I like grass types now. I started off hating them, but
Hey,
they're good now.
the power of grass. I mean, we all know how AJ did that to me last season, and now I got to go after his water types. But I'll be ready.
I don't know any about it. I don't know any about their teams. I only know about my team and a few other Elite Fours. I don't know anything about theirs.